Hi, this is Longshot Randy coming to you from my YouTube channel, Longshot Recovery. Today we're going to talk about the why you or a loved one can't stop drinking even though there's huge consequences. So to qualify me, I was a six-figure employee, I was a Marine. I was on the verge of being homeless after 17 years of addiction. I wanted to die every day, but after working the steps, my life has become redeemed in a way I never thought possible. I get to help as many suffering addicts that are willing. I'm the head of outreach for an upscale family-oriented treatment center. I'm a nationally certified interventionist and recovery coach. So let's dive in. If you're suffering or you have a loved one that's suffering from addiction and you keep asking why they can't or why you can't drink or use normally, stop or moderate, here's the answer as explained to me. First of all, there's a lot of people walking around the rooms of recovery that think the problem they have is alcohol or drugs. So let's break down the first step. We admitted we are powerless over addiction and our lives have become unmanageable. See, the misconception is that I drink and use drugs and alcohol and my life becomes unmanageable. And yes, we're kind of talking about the unmanageability, maybe some of the crazy stuff that happens, but if you give my grandma $1,000 for the crack, she's going to do crazy stuff too. So here's the way it really goes. The unmanageability is a hole inside you that you've tried to fill with the world. And when that didn't work, you picked up drugs and alcohol. So the unmanageability came first, and then the drugs and the alcohol. It wasn't the other way around. So I asked people, what's your problem? They say, I can't stop drinking or using. I don't understand why. So here is the real reason. They have an allergy. They have an obsession in spirituality. The powerlessness it talks about in the first step is the thought that precedes the first drink, not what happens when you drink or use. The allergy is the thing that stops you from being able to stop or moderate. So what we need is a power sufficient to stop or moderate our drinking. Not going to work. What we need is a power to remove the obsession. So the way the allergy works, it manifests itself by wanting more than what I intended. See, the normal drinker has a drink, starts to feel a little out of control, says, oh, I've had enough. The alcoholic starts to feel a little buzz and says, oh, I feel in control. I need more of that. That's the allergy. Let's talk about the obsession. It's when one thought overpowers all of the thoughts. And what that means is when you think about the drink or the drug, the only thing you can think about is what it's going to do for you, not to you. And the purpose of the steps is to remove the obsession, not the thought. You're going to have the thought. But when properly worked, the steps will remove the ability to be able to see what it's going to do to you. Okay? Instead of seeing what it's going to do for you. Now here's the kicker, is the spirituality. I'm restless, irritable, and discontent with everyone and everything. I got a huge hole inside me. I've searched the world and it doesn't fill me. I needed everything that ended in bigger, better, prettier, faster, etc. But nothing can satisfy the empty feeling. The only solution to that restless, irritable, and discontent, the good day, the anxiety, the loneliness, is a drink or a drug. But then that stopped working. And because when I pick up, I got an allergy and I can't stop or moderate. And I have an obsession that only tells me what it's going to do for me. You see the hamster wheel here? You see how it goes round and round? So that you know that you have a problem. It's not the drugs. It's not the alcohol. It's not your ex. It's not your willpower. It's an obsession. It's an allergy in the spirituality. But here's the good news. The allergy only matters if you pick up. The spirituality makes me restless, irritable, and discontent. The world essentially owns me. And the obsession only tells me what it will do for me. So we need a new solution, and that's where the steps come in. It's not the only solution, but rarely have we seen a person fail that has thoroughly followed these steps. So stay tuned for the next 11 steps where we'll have a rearrangement of old ideas, attitudes, and beliefs. The obsession will be removed, and we'll know a new freedom. I would really appreciate some comments or questions. I'm wondering if anyone's getting anything out of these videos. My name is Longshot Randy. You can reach me at randy@longshotrecovery.com. God bless.